this probably was the worst scene that I've been in as far as the deplorable conditions.
Now at 11, we're learning new details after authorities say 16 children were taken from a home in Vinton County, some of them with life-threatening injuries. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11 on air and on the stream. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Jeff Hogan. This is really a horrific story, and we are learning more information by the hour about it. We do know this started when the Vinton County Sheriff's Office and Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations carried out a search warrant this morning at a home on Omer Street in Hamden, Ohio. Now, Vinton County prosecutors say 4 adults have been taken into custody. Gary Siders Sr., Gary Siders Jr., Christina Siders, and Elizabeth Siders.
We have team coverage tonight. 10 TV's Carla Rogner will explain where the investigation goes from here. But let's start with 10 TV's Libby Cathy, who was at today's press conference in Vinton County.
Jeff, Yolanda, authorities describing the conditions inside this home as deplorable, and neighbors in this small community wondering how something like this could have gone unnoticed.
And I can tell you this is pure evil. What we saw down here today is pure evil.
Authorities condemning what they found while executing a search warrant Tuesday morning as part of an ongoing investigation.
It may not even be safe for our deputies and the agents to go into certain places of the house because, again, it's just deplorable. Conditions you cannot even imagine people being in, let alone children living in.
Officials would not say what allegations prompted the search, but confirming 16 children ranging in age from 18 months to 18 years old removed from this home. 2 of those children care flighted to level 1 trauma centers. 4 adults were taken into custody on the scene and charged with felony child endangering. Neighbors in the village of Hamden watched as investigators remained at the property Tuesday, several telling me they had no idea children were living there.
I mean, how do you hide 16 kids and nobody knows they exist?
I have 16 kids there and nobody know about it. There's a reason.
I come up down through all the time. I never seen a kid out here.
And say they never expected something like this in a quiet village of just a few hundred people.
This here, for down here, is very sad and shocking. Wouldn't expect to hear it in a village of 200, more or less.
Some wondering how no one saw anything.
We all care about our neighbors, and I mean, that's just why I can't see why this is. I mean, I feel like these kids have slipped through the cracks somehow.
Authorities say additional charges are possible as this investigation continues. Reporting in Vinton County, Libby Cathy, 10 TV News.
All right, thank you, Libby. Now, right now, authorities say their focus is on making sure these 16 children are safe and getting the medical care they need.
10 TV's Carla Rogner continues our team coverage in studio with us tonight. Carla, this is so heartbreaking when you think about the kids. What do we know about the children in this case?
It really is a disturbing case. Right now, they're being treated at hospitals across Ohio. Authorities said when they rescued them this morning, the priority was getting them to the hospital as soon as possible because their conditions were so serious. The Attorney General says the conditions inside the home were deplorable, in conditions we cannot even imagine people living in, especially children. We know that they range in age again from 1.5 to 18 years old. 2 of the children we learned were in such serious condition they had to be life flighted to level 1 trauma centers. Authorities say when they found the children in the home this morning, they couldn't even talk to them or get their names.
I will tell you this, their medical condition was so severe that the #1 concern of the folks who are law enforcement officials who were there at the scene was getting them medical treatment, getting them to safety, to the point where literally their lives were in danger at the time.
Right now, authorities are still processing the evidence and conducting interviews. The prosecutor says it is possible that the Siders could face even more charges. They're scheduled to be arraigned tomorrow morning at 10:30 in Vinton County Court. Jeff and Yolanda.
All right, thank you, Carla. Well, within the past hour, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine says he's offered any help he can provide. He said in part, quote, "It is heartbreaking to learn the conditions that these children were living in and to learn of their medical conditions," end quote. 10 TV brought you this press conference live today at 6 and will be in court tomorrow when the Siders are appearing. So make sure you download our 10 TV News app on your phone for the latest updates on this story.